John Lee of YouTube says, should I buy an iPhone or an Android? Excellent question. iPhones and Androids. iPhones and Androids. Always a battle. Always a constant battle for you guys. I've got an iPhone, but I've also got a Chromebook. And I may be going Android next time around. I don't know. I haven't decided. I haven't committed to it yet. The fundamental difference, and this is going to drive everybody nuts because everybody always wants to say theirs is the best. But let me tell you something. There's not one piece of technology for everybody. Android is not best for everybody. The iPhone is not best for everybody. That's just basically how this whole thing works. It depends on you. And let me explain. The Apple device has a very secure, reliable, battery-efficient ecosystem. It also works very, very well with all the other devices within that ecosystem, such as your iTunes Match, or your Apple TV, or your MacBook, or your Macintosh computer. All of them work really, really well together as part of the Apple ecosystem. If you're already tied into the Apple ecosystem, the iPhone may be a logical next choice. My favorite thing about the iPhone that I've had trouble giving up is the battery life. It's my favorite thing. My iPhone 5 can last up to 3 days with my regular usage. I'm not a power user. I don't do a lot of games, but it does what I want it to do, and it does it well. The last Android phone I owned, I was lucky on my regular usage if it would last a day. So this was a big reason for me doing iPhone was battery life, and the second reason was app stability. Many times in the Android operating system, I had an issue of app crashing or interface issues. Not so much common anymore. That was when I had an Android phone. They've really resolved a lot of those issues. But remember, the Android operating system is like the hot rod of the mobile market, right? It's got all the coolest gadgets. It's got all the latest technology. It's got the best horsepower. It's got the cool new sensors, the cool new options. And the iPhone is the Toyota. It's reliable. It's dependable. It lets you, gives you good mileage, battery life, right? It's reliable, dependable, and gives you good mileage. It's got great resale value, right? And so that's really what it is. It's like the Toyota of cell phones, but that doesn't mean it's the best. It's not flexible at all. Try being creative with this thing. Ask anybody in the community right now, how creative can you be with an iPhone? No, you can't be. You can really only do with your iPhone what it was designed to do unless you jailbreak it, and even then you might as well buy an iPhone. Buy an Android. If you're the kind of guy who will jailbreak his iPhone, you might as well go buy an Android, because what you're really trying to do is make an iPhone an Android, and that's never going to happen because the jailbreak market isn't going to be as good as the Android market. The Android market's going to have way better apps for flexibility and creativity and to be custom. So it all depends on the kind of person you are. So my best advice I can give you, go to a cell phone store. Put your hands on it. We are like a sit down and get your hand. We are a sit down and read everything online, never go into the store and get our hands on it culture now. Why? Okay, now you're like, okay, I've got an idea of what I want. Go to the store, put your hands on it, and play with it. Play the crap out of it. Mess around with it for an hour. Just stand there in the store and loiter the hell out of it. Play around with all the phones. Then go online and read reviews of that phone. Do this before you buy it. Read reviews of that phone, and then buy it. And then you will know. You won't even be asking me this question. As long as you understand that the Androids are for the customizers. It's for the people who like to be creative and come up with new apps and be dynamic, or they love to be part of the Google ecosystem. That's the Android phone. If you're an Apple phone, it's for the reliability, the battery life, the app stability, the resaleability. I know in 2 years this sucker's going to sell for almost just as much as I bought it for, kind of people. But if you understand that and then you go there and get your hands on it, you can really kind of come to your own conclusion that way. That's an excellent question, and it's a loaded question because unfortunately there's no real good way for me to answer that question unless I know who you are and what you're going to use it for.